Recently, Naperville Settlement gave residents the chance to step back in time and meet the people who called DuPage County home long before you and I did. On a crisp fall afternoon, with the leaves crunching beneath their feet, a group of people made their way to the historic Naperville Cemetery to hear stories from the stones beneath them.
And that's where we met, because I was one of the pooch dancers in the show. And he had seen my act and was very impressed with it. And so he wanted to meet me. So when we were traveling to the next town, we met in the dining car. Now, I was also a Jewish immigrant, so Otto and I had that in common, and it drew us together.
Short stories like this about local rodeo star Otto Kline, told by his wife Tiny, who went on to play Tinkerbell at Disneyland, were all part of Naperville Settlement's Stories in Stone, a history walk telling the tales of impactful residents buried at the Naperville Cemetery.
It's a great way to connect people to Naperville's history. That is the mission of the settlement, is to connect people to Naperville history through engaging unique experiences, and what better way to learn about history than down in the cemetery.
Patrons move through time listening in on first-hand accounts of events like the Black Hawk War from Clarissa Hobson, the first woman in DuPage County.
The fright was a good deal worse than it should have been. Looking back, I don't think we all would have been killed had we remained at home. But back then, we did not question the news. The safety of our families was our primary concern for us all.
Moving on to little-known tidbits about our town founder, Joseph Naper, and his wife, Almeida.
Joseph tore down the sawmill, and he built a flour mill, and I was really mighty proud to see Naper's premium flour being sold. Yes, it was a busy time.
Actors were able to bring the 8 Naperville notables to life thanks to archives at the settlement.
We have used journals and letters, things of that nature, all primary sources, so we get a good feel of what these people were all about.
Depending on the time of year, the settlement puts on different walks to bring Naperville's history to the present population.
We do try to, as I said, we do change it up. They may see a different character. We do a Civil War cemetery walk as well. So it's just kind of a unique setting, so to speak.
Though the Stories in Stone are a fun way to spend an afternoon, Lackore hopes the residents walk away with more.
Learning a little bit about, what life was like, and, hopefully they walk away with a new appreciation for the history of the town that they may live in.
For more information on what events are up next for Naperville Settlement, head over to napersettlement.com.